good YouTube? It's your boy Louis. Welcome to my channel Louis Laces. If you're back from a previous video, thank you so much. You guys absolutely smash it each and every time. If you're here for the first time, also thank you to you for coming over to the channel and giving me the time of day and watching this video. Now I'm back with a brand new in-depth review and on-foot look for you today. And the shoe we're going to be taking a look at is the Lebron 8 V2 Low Treasure Blue, or you might know them as the Sprites. Now these released Friday the 4th of June, last Friday, and they retailed for £160 here in the UK. Now we're going to take a look at the box, guys, then I'll get the shoe out, we'll talk about the shoe a bit, then I'll get onto the review for you, then the on-foot look. So, starting with the box. Now as well, people, just keep in mind that this is actually my first ever purchase of a Lebron shoe. I've never had a Lebron shoe, so I'm not too sure if this is what you get with every Lebron or whether it's not. I really, I'm not familiar with them, so I don't know. But off the bat, straight away, whether this is what you normally get or isn't, I'm really impressed with the box. Like, if you've watched this channel before, you'll know I even get excited about the boxes, not just the shoes. So on the top of the box, you've got your picture of LeBron and the lion, which obviously LeBron uses as his logo, is the lion. So you've got LeBron there with the lion and the Nike tick just underneath, the Nike swoosh just underneath there. You've got a Nike swoosh on this side, Nike swoosh on that side, Lebron 8 V1 on the back, which I'm not too sure why it says V1 because these are the V2s, and if it was the Roman numerals for 8 it would be V111. I don't know, I'm not too sure anyway, but that's on there. And the colorway reads Treasure Blue, White and Black. So we'll whip open the box, guys. It's a draw out box. Draw out the box. And the paper, like I said, I don't know whether you always get this, but I'm really impressed with the paper as well. On the paper, it's silver, and you've got a picture of LeBron kind of with his arms open, looking up to like a cloud of smoke, or just a cloud. That's there on the front. I'll put in other clips if you're not catching that right. And on the inside of the box as well, I've only just noticed this, you've got the same print that LeBron with his arms open looking up at that cloud of smoke. You've got that on the side of the inside of the box on both sides as well, which is a really cool little touch, to be honest, because that's that's on the inside that you draw in, so you wouldn't actually really ever look at that. So it's good that they've put these extra little touches that you really wouldn't even look at and notice. So really pleased with that so far. I'll get the shoe out. Now, normally I only get out one shoe, normally the right shoe. I'm going to get both shoes out, and that's not because there's differences on the shoe. There's just one thing on there that matters, so which, when it comes to it, I'll show. So, we have our Lebron 8 V2 Low Treasure Blue, or you might know them as the Sprites. Now, obviously, they call these the Sprites because, I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? They resemble the colour, the colourway resembles the colour of the famous fizzy beverage, the Sprite. And I'll put a picture up of the Sprites to show, how similar the colourway is to a Sprite can or a Sprite bottle. And like I said, this is actually my first ever purchase of a Lebron. So it's an exciting day for me. And the reason why I've never bought a Lebron before is not because I don't like them. I do. I've always toyed with the idea of buying a pair. The ones I've always looked at have been the Lebron 8 highs and the Lebron 10 highs. I love the Lebron 10 highs. There's a few colorways on that I definitely need in my life. But the reason I've never actually purchased a pair is just because I've always been so consumed with buying and collecting Jordans and Nike Air Forces and Nike Air Maxes and just general Nikes that, you know, I've always overlooked the LeBrons. Like, I only got into Dunks this year. So, you know, it's nothing personal at all. You know, I've got massive respect for LeBron as a person and an athlete. And his shoes are dope as well. Like I said, mainly the 8s and 10s for me. But yeah, I've just never got one before. So really, really happy to finally have one in hand. And they did actually, these are like a retro. These did actually, the exact same colorway, the exact same shoe did originally release in 2011, so 10 years ago. Now, I never had one of them in hand. Obviously, I've never had LeBron before, so I never had one in hand. So I can't tell you the exact differences, even if there is any. But going on pictures and comparing the pictures, I can't really see any differences at all. And I will put 2 pictures up of the 2011 and obviously this one. But yeah, I can't really see any differences. And I have tried these on and they are super, super comfy. But just before we get into the review, I did want to say that I'm a size 7. So obviously I'm a UK size 7. I've never bought a LeBron before. So I went for a size UK 7. Now, what I will say is they're a little bit on the tight side. They're comfortable, super comfortable, but they're definitely a little bit tight. So I would recommend going half a size up, or probably you could get away with probably going a full size up. I'd probably, if I was going to buy a pair again, I'd probably go half a size up to see how they feel, and if need be, go a full size up the time after, or just swap them for a full size. So I'm going to get into the review, guys. Work my way around the shoe and get a detailed look so you can really see what's going on with this LeBron 8 V2 Low Treasure Blue, or you might know them as the Sprite, like I keep saying. And I'm going to start with the sole, guys. So the sole, you have that Treasure Blue panel running all the way down to the tip of the sole. And obviously at the bottom, it forms that 8 shape, you know, representing the LeBron 8 in white. And in the middle of that Treasure Blue, you have the LeBron logo, the lion, with the neon green eyes and the blue forming the shape of the lion. And he has his little LJ, obviously LeBron James's initials on the crown of the lion. And just behind him, the panel it's on, it's like a neon green, transparent triangular panel. Really, really dope sole, to be fair. And it's outlined in that neon green. And I absolutely love the contrast of this Treasure Blue bouncing off this neon green. Like, the colorway is the whole reason I bought this shoe, to be honest. A perfect summer shoe. You know, with the summer coming up, I just thought this was absolutely perfect for the summer. With a nice pair of Nike shorts, Nike tracky t-shirt. You know, I really think they're a dope shoe. So moving up to the midsole, that neon green just works its way up a little bit, running around the bottom of the midsole, up to that neon green air bubble that works its way the whole way around the shoe. Just on top of that air bubble, finishing off the midsole, we have a white panel as well. And that again works its whole way around. Now moving up to the upper is wrapped in this Treasure Blue colour the whole way around. And it's formed of different materials. So on the toe box here, you've got like a tight netted mesh with kind of breathable indentations on, in that Treasure Blue colour. At the front of the toe here, we have a kind of lighter blue colour in this plasticky material. It may look like leather, but it's not, it's like a plasticky material. And then the other side of the toe, it's this darker blue, that's like that plasticky again, working its way around. And then it has these lighter blue stripes coming down at the side there, which is really cool. And that's the same on the inside, but on the inside it says Flywire in white, which I'm guessing is something to do with the model of the shoe, like the way it's made or some of the function they have in it. I don't know, don't quote me on that, I'm just guessing. Now at the side of the upper, we have another panel of that kind of tight netted mesh with the breathable indentations on, in that Treasure Blue. Same on the inside. Running around the eyelets up to the top, we have a leather blue, treasure blue. And at the bottom of that there, it says Lebron. And this is why I got the left shoe out as well. On the bottom of that one, it says James. Obviously making LeBron James. Now at the top of that, through the top lace, we have a neon green 8 where the lace comes through. And I really love that. I think that's a really cool little feature. Really do. And the laces themselves are these treasure blue. And on the tips in that neon green, and they say in treasure blue, one of them says LeBron and one of them says 8. And they do actually come with another pair of laces to switch up. Obviously the neon green laces, and the tips of them are blue. Again, one saying LeBron and one saying 8. Me personally, I'm probably going to stick with the blue. I think they would bounce off it a bit better, but it's a little bit too much for me. So I'm probably going to stick with the treasure blue laces, to be honest. Now, working our way around the back of the shoe, around to the heel, obvious point of this shoe, you have your big white Nike swoosh outlined in that neon green to really make it pop just that little bit more. And that's on top of that plasticky blue with the lines going through again. And on the inside, that swoosh is a lot smaller, and this time rather than being white outlined in the neon green, it's just a full neon green swoosh on the inside. And that again is on top of that plastic with the lines going through, and you have your shinier bits outlining them. Really dope the way they've wrapped in this plastic and this mesh, so really cool. Now the heel itself is that treasure blue plastic again with the lines on, and then you have a panel in the middle of the heel which is LeBron James's autograph, his signature, with a little white Nike swoosh just underneath it, and the signature's in white. The tongue of this shoe is a net, that treasure blue net, a netted tongue, which works its way up to the LeBron James logo, which is the lion, again in that blue colour with the neon green eyes, and as you can see the crown there with the LJ, obviously LeBron James's initials again. And on the back of the tongue, it's that neon green material, and there's a little clear panel, and it says designed and engineered to the exact specifications of Mr. LeBron James in white, and then in neon green just underneath that writing it says 828. Now I don't know for sure whether that's on every single one of them and that stands for something, or whether this is just the 828th pair of these made. I don't know. I'd like to think it's that, to be honest, to make them a little bit more exclusive. That's on there on the back of the tongue. I think it probably is that this is the 828th pair. Slur my words. Right, swiftly moving on. We've got the lining on the inside is this soft padding neon green lining. Absolutely love this neon green. Really, really dope colour. And then the inserts of these shoes are not meant to be pulled out by the looks of things. So they're just that treasure blue, and you've got your breathable holes on there, sorry. And there's a little leather stitched panel on there, which I believe is, what does that say on there actually? I'm gonna need to try and get this out because I'm not too sure. To start with, when I looked in there earlier, I thought it was the lion, but I don't think it is, to be honest with you. It's do you know what? I can't even make it out, guys. You're gonna have to work that out for yourselves, to be honest. I'm so sorry about that. I tried to be as detailed as I can with these reviews, but I just can't make that out. So I will put in a more closer up a clip of that panel on the insert, but I'm not too sure what that makes out, and it's probably going to take too long for me to work out. By then you'll be half asleep, even if you've got this far into the video. So that just about wraps up the review, guys. I feel like I've touched every aspect of this shoe, and like I said, it is a really dope shoe. My first LeBron, purchase, and I'm really happy with it, especially with the summer coming up. I just feel like that's a perfect summer shoe, and like I said before, really comfortable. So I am going to get on to the on-foot look for you now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, as much as I have making it. If you have, please feel free to hit that like button. I'd really appreciate that. If you've enjoyed this video also and you like the content you're seeing and you want to subscribe to the channel, that will really help me out, and I'd be massively grateful for that. So please do subscribe. Drop a comment in the comment section. I'll get back to every single one of you. And other than that, guys, as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care of yourselves. Stay positive. Stay healthy. And hopefully, I will see you in the next one.